Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly weekly relationship reading for Capricorn. How are you guys this week? See where your energies are at, Capricorn. This is any relationship, married, single, anything in between, friends and family. So what does Capricorn need to know? There we go. All right, you may be letting go of something that isn't serve you or isn't in your best interest. It's also an energy of, healing. Let me see. This is someone here, a little indecision. But you could be failing to recognize this as well. Okay? Yeah. It's not yourself. It could be someone around you. I do see that little aha moment, some kind of truth. Yeah, seeing the truth. And I do feel, like I say, there's something, and it could be just where there's some indecision. You could have a person around you who's not, but if you have Aquarius in your chart, yeah, something, this indecision, something you're not seeing possibly about yourself, that you need to let it go. Yeah, I see taking lessons learned from the past. So it's an energy of moving forward calmly and peacefully. Some lessons have been learned. No longer repeating mistakes of the past. My goodness, a lot of sword energy. Ooh, 7 of Swords, yeah. So I do feel there's been some kind of sneaky behavior. So I feel this is an energy of trying to avoid a disaster by not doing the same things. So it's about taking off the rose-colored glasses, seeing the truth. Okay, there's a situation here that may not serve you. Someone is being sneaky. 7 of Swords. See, you've got a person here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be yourself. Okay, could be someone else. But it's an energy of not being sneaky. Now, if it is yourself, and it's just because you're indecisive, this is sometimes a person who kind of keeps doing the same thing over and over again with the same results. It's a person who's often in their head, and they often do something sneaky because they're determined. Okay, determined to succeed, to win. It's somebody who wants to win. So, like I say, the situation doesn't serve, whether it's you or someone else. It's about avoiding a disaster, because you can see it heading right for a disaster, the same thing happening. We have the Empress, some feminine energy. Now, you could be the feminine energy here. You could be the masculine, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, it could be anyone, honestly. I do see a lot of air, but I feel what we have is someone planning and preparing. And I do see the 3 of Wands. Someone is waiting. So someone here kind of waiting. Now, this is the Empress only waits for so long. So this is where I feel like if you are the feminine, you're looking at this, and I feel like you are figuring something out here. Okay, you're figuring something out. I would watch out for anything financial with someone right now too. Okay, someone who's being sneaky. But I do, and I mean, I do feel, I do see, there could be someone here with Taurus in their chart. That's morals, values, the way someone's conducting themselves. They're being a little bit sneaky. Now, it could be someone's lifestyle habits too, things like that. But it's an energy of, I feel as if someone trying to figure how to fix something. And they might go about something in a sneaky way. So, and it's also a person who wants to win, and they're trying to figure out how they feel. Okay? It could be anything. So we're going to look at that sneaky energy. Yeah, see, while you're waiting for news, waiting for something here. Now, this is often someone who plays little games too. They keep you waiting. And this could be someone who's trying to figure out if you are, and they're determined to find out too. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. What's this person's intentions? See, their intentions are is to avoid a disaster. But this is someone who, it could be someone who wants to get to know you. It's often a person who's, leaving the past in the past, learning a lesson, taking the lessons and applying it to this. But it's often someone who wants to get to know somebody. So it's often someone who's trying to get to know someone, or they're trying to figure them out. Someone here can't figure you out. That's what I feel like it's saying. Now, maybe you've raised the bar a little high if you're the feminine. This is sometimes a person who's very high standards. They raise the bar very high, so the other person feels like you're under their lead, but they want to win. They're determined to win. That's why they're being sneaky. So let's have another look at the sneaky. This is 7 of Swords. Yeah, see, it's about cooperating, compromising. Someone's trying to figure something out here. It has to do with acknowledging. Something needs to be acknowledged. I don't see anything other than this person just not doing it again. I feel they're trying to avoid a disaster, but I feel there's a situation that doesn't serve. This is why I feel if you're waiting for someone, I feel they're keeping you waiting. While you're waiting, I think you're figuring it out. They're keeping you waiting on purpose. Someone playing little games, but I feel it's as the situation doesn't serve because, I mean, and it's quite honest here. I feel this could be something you're not seeing. It's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses. Yeah, it could be someone who's got a choice between two people, or they want to know if you're seeing someone. But it's often, like I say, it's a person who just doesn't, they're just not seeing the truth, that someone has a choice. Now, I don't know if this is someone who keeps coming back around, and then they keep you waiting again. Yeah, it's like travel or someone at a distance here. But this is about avoiding a disaster, but I feel, or someone maybe trying to avoid you, or they're trying to figure out maybe why you're trying to avoid them. Are you trying to avoid someone, or are they trying to avoid you? That's what it looks like. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. But, you know, often the Empress does raise the bar high. So someone has very high standards. So, it has to do with someone's morals and values. It's often, you know, self-respect, self-worth. So this is somebody here needs to let go of a situation here that isn't serving. Yeah, little Aries energy. So it has to do with someone taking a leap of faith. So somebody here may have taken a risk and the situation didn't serve. Okay. Yeah. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Who is this person? I got to get to exactly who this is. Yeah, someone who's keeping things to themselves. This is someone being cautious. They're playing it safe. They're being a little careful what they wish for here. And it has to do with, I don't know if it has to do with commitment or marriage, or someone sneaking around. Someone has making some kind of choice. You may not be seeing it, but I actually feel like you're going to figure it out. Okay, because the Empress generally knows. So like I say, I don't know if it's just someone trying to avoid you, or you're trying to avoid this person. Yeah, so someone trying to figure something out. Yeah, you're single. It could be something to do with your finances. You look independent. You look successful, like you take care of yourself if you're the feminine. But I also see a Virgo here. Someone with Virgo in their chart. Could be yourself, but it's a single person who takes care of themselves. So someone here is trying to figure out if you're single too. Now, it's possible you got someone who's a bit of a player. They really just want to be single, so they keep you waiting, you know. Now, I was going to say, is somebody desperate or something here, but I don't think so, because I would see, usually when I see that, I usually see the devil. Tell me about the truth. What is the truth? See, someone's looking at why. It's energy of the truth. Someone has other options. They're keeping their options open, or it's a person looking at all the possibilities. This is someone looking at how something played out. They're seeing the truth. You tried to avoid them, or they tried to avoid you, something they didn't see. Okay? Now, it could be you. I think this is going to be a heavy message. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords again. Why is this here? Yeah, someone's trying to avoid somebody, or they're trying to avoid a conversation or the topic of other options. Yeah, I do see someone traveling, possible reconciliation, but it's also an energy of a decision. See, somebody here made a decision. They keep doing the same thing. Reconciliation, and then they maybe go back to another person. Eight of Swords. Yeah, we have a person taking a pause. Yeah, introspection. Someone's taking a little bit of a pause here, and they're going, aha. Someone can't stop thinking about someone here. And I don't know, maybe it's both of you, but it's like someone can't figure you out, or they're trying to find out something, whether you're single. Yeah, they're trying to figure out whether you're single. They're checking things out here. But they're also, it has something to do with finances as well. So let's have a look at the King of Pentacles. This is somebody's pride or ego getting in the way. This is somebody here who It's generally successful. So there's some kind of truth about someone. See, it's an energy where someone's chasing somebody for the right reasons. Now, I wonder if this person felt, you know, you were interested in them, or you were checking them out to see if they were successful. But they could be doing that with yourself. But it's an energy of pride and ego. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. See, it's an energy of, this is the power couple, two people successful. Now this, I see what's going on. Boy, oh boy, these cards. I mean, this is generally, the Seven of Swords is all isn't what it seems. Yes, it is often someone sneaky, but it's almost someone taking a sneak. They're taking a look. You see, two people who look at each other and look the way. It's like you're trying to figure each other out. But I still do see the sneaky, and I can't quite figure what it is. But we always have to watch that Seven of Swords. All isn't always what it seems. Okay? It often appears they're up to something. So I see some sort of judgment. Somebody made a decision to avoid. Okay? Now, it could be someone who judged somebody, felt they were being sneaky or up to something, trying to find out how much money they had, if they were successful. Okay. Now, I do see someone's pride, someone who takes pride. Now, this is someone who takes pride in their appearance. So I can see that. Takes pride in their hard work, very goal-oriented. So, but I feel this is a person here, and it's both people too. I mean, playing it safe. This is the energy of two people keeping everything to themselves, their feelings, emotions, maybe even their money, but it's emotional. See, playing it safe, being cautious, looking at each other, looking away. But it's about avoiding. See, it's an energy of two people avoiding eye contact. That's what it's telling me. Or avoiding talking about feelings and emotions. But I do feel there's something here where you have to, you know, I feel, take off the rose-colored glasses and see. Now, this could be where, if you have Aries in your chart, I mean, it could be anyone, but it has to do with taking a leap of faith and going down this path. But it has to do with taking a risk with someone here. Now, I don't know if there's some sort of truth about looking at, I see fantasizing, romanticizing, and seeing the truth. It's an energy of options. Somebody here's looking at how something played out. They're looking at all the possibilities. And this is someone who sees opportunity. So it has to do with somebody, two people looking at each other, waiting for the opportunity. And I do see both of you waiting. See, a lot of waiting. Now, I don't know if it's someone playing games for sure. I mean, I feel like they're being sneaky. They're playing games. So, but it has to do with, you know, a situation. It's an energy of acknowledging that someone is successful. Someone's trying to, there's something that, it's like not acknowledging each other, like looking away. And I don't know why this is so important, but it's going to come out. Yeah, see, teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things you have in common. This is two people. This is often a card of, it is a card of obsession, because it's someone who looks at the facts and the figures, and they're trying to figure something out, and they're determined to win. Now, maybe by making someone wait. But we got two people waiting. You're both waiting for each other. But it's almost like, you know, someone here maybe feels like it's too late. You may have other options. So, you know, so someone who feels, see, it's an energy of lack. Someone who feels like they're not good enough, left out in the cold. But it's often a person who's sneaky. And this is sometimes a person who's financially stable, but they act like they don't have any money. Now, maybe this person feels that you're being that way. Or this is someone thinks you're chasing them because you don't. Because you look good, you dress good. We have an Empress. This is someone finding out they're dealing with an Empress here. So, like I say, you could be the masculine or the feminine. But it has to do with the way someone conducts themselves. It has to do with faith. Now, I wonder if there's somebody who wasn't faithful, and then you're going to figure it out, or they're trying to figure out if you are or aren't. So I feel, you know, honestly, with the Seven of Swords like this is some trust issues here. You know, this is someone doing a lot of thinking and analyzing. Now, this has to do with someone making a judgment, a decision. So they may have Libra in their chart, but it's generally somebody who tries to be fair. They try to be logical. But it has to do with someone's with high standards, high morals. See, it has to do with self-worth. This is someone who maybe you took a risk with someone here, and maybe you're just seeing the truth here. Maybe there's something that happened here, because I feel like if you've taken risks before, you're not going to do that again. You're looking out for yourself. You're looking out for number one. If you're the feminine, if you're the masculine, I feel like you're trying to figure out something with someone, and it has to do with avoiding a disaster. Or two people avoiding each other, looking across the room, looking away. Now, I definitely see travel and movement. So, tell me about the Five of Pentacles. This is just a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just negative, you know, but it does often have to do with someone leaving someone out in the cold, ignoring them. It has to do with a lack of money, insecurity. See, it's often a person who's insecure. Someone who's very insecure. You see, it's an energy of insecurities. So often people do things in a sneaky way because they're insecure, or they're thinking that you are. So, but yeah, we just got two people waiting and waiting here while someone's trying to figure something out. Yeah, see, it's a situation doesn't serve. This is a person that has to do with, you know, their self-worth. This is someone who needs to learn to love them self-worth. So it's about self-worth, self-respect. It could be someone who maybe cut you out or said something to you that was cruel because they felt insecure, like they weren't good enough, or they tried to make you feel that way because of their own insecurities. So really watch out for these energies. Okay. It's also, I feel it's an energy here of, I'm not seeing a lot of vulnerability. Like it's two people in their heads here. This is two people in their heads thinking the same things about the other person. And see, it's negative, insecurities. I feel it's just feeling insecure, both of you, about something. So what is the, and I feel you look good, you look great. It has to do with inhibitions. Yeah, I feel. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone looking at the details of the situation. See, this is often someone who's apprehensive. They look at the situation. It's often a person who doesn't communicate very clearly. They often just, you know, drop a little hint or say something, but it's not clear. There's something lacking in the communication. So there's a lack of, I feel, clear communication. But I also see energy of lack of respect. This is somebody who maybe treated you. You deserve better. I can tell you that right now. You deserve better. Lack of respect. So this is about respecting yourself, knowing your worth. You know your worth. So, but I really feel like, yeah, this is someone who rejected somebody here. Rejected them. And I do think this is someone who's probably going to try to come back around. Now, I'm going to be honest. They are insecure. Now, if this is somebody who was kind of cruel, because sometimes the Seven of Swords is a person with this energy can be a little cruel, like the words they choose, or they're just, you know, being cruel, keeping you waiting. But this is someone I feel who feels the ship has sailed. It's too late. You see? Yeah, I do think it is, because I'm going to be honest here. For some of you, I feel like you're not really that focused on this person anymore. And I do, yeah, I feel like you're focused on someone else. And I also feel it's someone who could be involved with other people. Or there's just too many people involved. But, I mean, I do see some positive news of some kind here. Friends and family, that social circle. But this is someone, yeah. So there could be, this person reaches out. Now, this is someone who also feels they've missed an opportunity because of their own insecurities, lack of communication. Just all kinds of things here. But it has to do with someone who I feel is trying to figure out if you're chasing them or interested in them for the right reasons. And that's what I feel it is. But I feel like you've already turned your back on this person. I feel like you're focused on someone else possibly here already. Some of you anyway, getting out, socializing. I think some of you focused on friends and family. Now this could be something happening in your family too. For some of you, Okay, but this is somebody here who feels they've missed a magical opportunity, but this is someone who rejects somebody and makes them feel like they're not good enough. But it's almost like somebody, this person, this King of Pentacles, rejects, or maybe, you know, pride and ego, someone who maybe rejected somebody before the other person had a chance to reject them. But I also see someone feeling someone's rejecting them because they're not good enough. They don't have enough money. But I actually feel this is someone who has respect for you. I feel they actually have you on a bit of a pedestal. Okay, so it's not all what it seems here with this person. I actually feel whoever this is, and actually I do see two. I see the King of Pentacles twice. So I wonder if you've dealt with this twice. Okay, but I still feel two people are looking at each other. It's an energy of someone avoiding eye contact. Someone's avoiding eye contact. That's what it's telling me. See, looking here, looking there, and see someone's, one of you, I feel it's yourself, you see the truth. I mean, it could be them. Someone wants to know the truth too, if you are seeing anyone, if you're single. They're trying to figure something out. This person wants to fix something too. They want to fix this situation. But I feel they think the ship has sailed. Yeah, see, it's a Taurus, somebody with Taurus. Possibly here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, it's an energy of someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves, their morals, definitely morals and values. See, this is someone who's just kind of waiting. I think someone's looking to see if you're in a relationship. They could be checking you out online, dating, social media. They could be reaching out to friends and family, trying to find something out. But they are, I do see the apprehension, but this could be yourself looking at the situation. There's some kind of communication here. Yeah, a little bit of a shock, a surprise, the Tower coming down. If you are the feminine, this may have made you kind of angry. But yeah, no, there's some sort of sudden... See, this is someone finding out you're single suddenly, and I feel like you have a history. There's some kind of history with this person. But this is also someone who possibly has that history of going about things in a way that doesn't serve them, because the situation certainly didn't serve. But I feel like you know, and I actually feel some of you possibly have somebody new. I think you've changed your focus on something new here, but I think you've got this person coming around. But whoever this is that you're connecting with, because there's two, someone here sees options, possibilities. They're looking for the truth. I feel like it's an energy of avoiding eye contact with someone. So there's a little bit of this aloof energy between this, the masculine and the feminine energy, a little aloof. So, of course, Capricorn, you know you're really good at that. And we know Taurus can also act that way, a little nonchalant, you know, little aloof, but that's what I see. But for others of you, I feel someone is actually, you know, rejecting someone because of their own insecurities, because they want to, you know, reject the other person because that's what they think is going to happen to them. Because this is an energy of waiting. Well, I feel like you're no longer waiting. I feel some of you have another person. I do see sudden happiness and joy. So I see a lot of excitement here. Someone's really excited about something. So, but yeah, it's all an energy of just something very sudden happens where they find out. There's someone who's finding out you're single, and I feel the other person's the same, but one of these people is not like the other. I can tell you that. If there's two. One of them is just insecure. The other one is literally sneaky. I would be watching my wallet or my purse around this person. I got to be honest. I get a bad vibe from one. But I feel there's two. And I do see some indecision, some choice. So it's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses and see very clearly before you make a choice. Look before you leap. Self-worth, self-respect. Okay, but I really feel someone is feeling like a fool too. Someone feels like a fool for not taking a risk. Now they could be anyone. Aries, Leo. I see some Sagittarius energy. A lot of fire. It's just energies. They don't even have to be people's signs, because I'm seeing earth energy here for the most part. But I really feel like some of you aren't repeating mistakes of the past. I feel like you are saying thank you, but no thank you to someone here. This is someone here who doesn't want to face rejection either. So I'm not so sure. This is often a person who takes off in the... They definitely running away. This is someone running away. Because this isn't going to... They're not going to get what they want. But I feel like you know... Okay, there's a situation that doesn't serve, but I do feel like you have a situation that does. See, something here just isn't meant to be. Okay, it's almost like this star-crossed lovers energy with someone. But I feel like there's this scenario of two people who are just kind of looking at each other, not making eye contact. But if you feel like someone won't make eye contact after a while, you might have a hard time trusting them, okay? Because it has something to do with eyes. Yeah, and there we have a person here, possibly Aries, Leo, Sag. So this is somebody very high vibrational, very positive. I see a lot of excitement. See, a lot of excitement here. It's actually positive Tower. Sudden happiness and joy. Someone's finding out that you're single. Now, they could be finding out, like I say, through the grapevine, through other people. But this is a person here who... they know what they want. They're not afraid to go for it. But I do see someone here who's a player. Okay, there's definitely a person who's a player. So really watch yourself. Yeah, there's the truth. Seeing the truth. Yeah, see, you got there's 2 swords, and then we have the 2 of swords here. See? Yeah. Seeing the truth. I do see opportunity with one, but it has to do with options. Someone here is a player. They have other options, and maybe you didn't see and you took a risk with somebody. Okay, so be very careful of someone who comes in, because I do think, and I do see the Taurus energy, someone who keeps you waiting. I feel they're cruel. I think this is someone who's just, quite honestly, I'm going to be honest, both of these people, there's something... I feel that I can't put my finger on with one of them. One of them is definitely not like the other, but one of them is one of them's longing for love. They're very sweet. This is somebody who will do nice things for you. It could be a crush. You could have someone you knew a long time ago here too, finding out that you're single. I do see a secret admirer. Someone here very much admires you. That's why it's so confusing, but I feel there's 2. So this is, I feel, maybe you've, that fool me once, fool me twice, 3 times, whatever's happened here. It's about you not repeating mistakes of the past. If somebody keeps you waiting, take other offers and options. It could be that simple. Just don't wait. Okay? Don't wait for someone. Make up their mind for them. And make a choice. Don't miss other opportunities with someone because you're waiting for someone else. But we have the Empress, so there is the birth of something new. And I'm hoping you have someone new coming in and you ignore this person. Thanks, but no thanks. The one that comes in with lack, they may be coming in. This is often someone who, poor me, a pity party. I need help. But they could be actually being rather manipulative. And I'm not saying they're a Taurus, but they could be a family member or someone. But I really feel there's somebody here who has a lot more self-respect too. And often this is someone ego gets in the way because of self-respect. They don't want to ask for help. This is someone who has a hard time handling rejection if it is to do with money and finances. But I feel for the most part you have someone positive here. Yeah, you're connecting with someone, a soulmate connection. So there's somebody here who's right for you, someone who's not. I do see someone who's a player, and I feel like you need to take off the rose-colored glasses. They're probably very attractive, very charming. But like I say, this is somebody here who's going to try to... Now, they're youthful, playful, they live in the moment, but they don't have a lot of self-worth and self-respect. Somebody here has self-respect, and this is about you respecting yourself. Okay? If you have someone who disrespected you, they come in with lack, that's the person. Because it's about not letting this happen again. It has to do with someone's morals and values. Now, see, it's an energy of teaching someone how you want to be treated, taming the beast. Someone's taming that beast. See, I also see a lot of kindness and compassion. So, yeah, I feel there's something here worth forgiving if you have 2, but I feel one of these people, not a chance. Okay. I do think you got someone here who's got a bit of a cruel streak. When they don't get what they want, they'll just, it's somebody who I feel kind of lures you in, and then, they reach out, lure you in, and then they reject you. And then they feel kind of smug about it. So I would be letting that person go. If that rings a bell. Yeah, see, it's an energy of moving on. Yeah, so this is something that I feel is likely changed you forever. Okay, but I do see someone trying to come back around that is changed. It's very positive. Someone here is never going to change. They'll act exactly like they did before. So, yeah. Tame that beast within yourself. Be strong, be confident. Thank you, but no thank you. Don't be afraid. Just say no. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't. And that's what I feel. They're just a person who, they're a risk taker. This is someone, if they don't get what they want for one person, they get it from someone else. And that's the kind of person you have to be. You got to protect yourself from someone like that. But there is something new that's really positive, and I see some excitement. So I do think there is someone who's been crushing on you that holds you in high regard. Okay, very much so. I do think both have Taurus in their chart. Okay, or you have a history with both of these people. Okay, because I do see a judgment and a decision. One of these is somebody here, maybe they're at a distance, maybe they're, it looks like they're looking for reconciliation, but it's often a decision to avoid a disaster. This is you being confident to make that right decision. Okay, so I think I do see forgiveness. The Empress is always kind, compassionate, and forgiving. Yeah, there it is. You're no longer focused or interested. I feel like you got new, and that's what I feel. You've changed your focus to new. So there's something new, something exciting. I don't know if they have Leo in their chart. If there's someone with Aries, I see that not happening. But there's positive, happy news. It's sudden, and it's exciting. See, something exciting. And I see truth, victory, win or lose. You got to crush. They could, like I say, every one of them I feel, and I feel they're probably your type too. Because, one of them is more your type than the other. I feel one is like, it's just not good enough. It's not what you want. So yeah, I feel like they all have fire and maybe Taurus in their chart, different fire sign energies. So, but it could be this one person with Taurus who comes back around and does the same thing. It's where the situation doesn't serve. Yeah, but you are looking out for yourself here, I feel. Very much so. Yeah, you're no longer giving to someone. So you've been very generous. You've showered a lot of abundance on someone, but you're no longer giving them anymore. Because you can see, and I don't know if it's money you've been giving them. It could be, okay, where they're taking advantage and they keep coming back. So, but I do see someone here needing help, asking for help, a helping hand, and you being giving a little bit here. There's somebody in your family, someone who's struggling financially, but their pride's getting in the way. They don't like to ask. So self-respect, the pride getting in the way. That's a separate situation. But you do have someone wanting to take you out and court you. I see the new person energy coming in as you move on from some of these things. All this may not all pertain, yeah. So you see an invitation to a party, a celebration, something exciting. There's a reason to celebrate. So there is positive news at the end of this. Yeah, happy home, happy life. Yes, so I feel there's just a lot of happiness. Yeah, you got someone's leveling up. You got a person who's, and this is also too, when you see that Seven of Swords, it's often a person who needs to take a little time to figure out how they feel. So it's an energy of just kind of waiting, doing your own thing. But I see a lot of excitement, absolute happiness. I love it when these two come together because this is like so much joy and happiness, and it's sudden. But it's very possible some of you are ending a situation. You're actually rejecting somebody who keeps coming back around, and you take this other opportunity. It could be that way too. So beautiful energy. Capricorn, this is a person with water sign. Now they could be a little bit shy at first too. This is often the energy of tearing down the walls. Okay. But I do see someone figuring out how they feel, or someone's going to reach out to you, tempt you, and they want to find out how you feel first. So, but I see you being generous. But I also see this person being generous, paying it forward. If there was someone who you were very kind and generous to, okay, and compassionate. I feel this is one of those pay it forward things, but I'm seeing somebody with some pretty heavy feelings here. It's a person who's also releasing things that no longer serve them. You see, self-worth, everything they could ever want. And this is why I feel someone holds you on a pedestal. You're everything this person could want here. But it's up to you to decide how you feel if they're your type. And that's, that's where I feel it's an energy of this person showering abundance on you, being generous. And I do see some of you giving somebody in the family money, helping them out. Okay. But I also see somebody who wouldn't take anything from you. To be honest, they wouldn't take anything from you because of their pride. Old school rules. We got somebody who's got old school rules. They have to pay for everything. This is the positive energy that's coming in. So I see this beautiful reason to celebrate. An invitation to a party, a celebration. It could be a large gathering of some kind, anything. But this is a person laying all those cups on the table. And I feel both of you are going to. So I'm seeing actual reciprocity, two people. But yeah, there's definitely, a lot of you, there's a whole lot of different scenarios, but I feel the strongest one is the fact you have a new coming in. You're moving on from someone. Thanks, but no thanks. But I also see this family member or somebody needing a helping hand where you're a little generous. But you want to make sure that anyone who wants anything, they're not being sneaky. Okay? So, but I feel there's love interest. I feel family members, maybe even friends or somebody whose pride's getting in the way. But I feel like you have a masculine here would never take a cent from a feminine. They give you the shirt off their back. They're very generous, but they absolutely would never let you pay for anything. So you got somebody very old school rules coming in. There it is. Opportunity, fresh new start, invitation. Lovely. Yeah, it's someone who actually pulls their weight. This is someone who's left baggage behind. Someone who leaves the baggage behind. So you've got, some of you just have a couple people here. You're going to have to make a decision. And I really feel it's important to take off the rose-colored glasses and be honest with yourself. Okay, because one of them I feel is very attractive. Okay, you would be proud to go any place with this person. I also see that vice versa here too, by the way. But I do feel the situation won't serve you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you want to choose the person who pulls their weight and puts in the effort. And that's what it is. Somebody who wants to build with you. They actually want to build that foundation on friendship first. Yep, there it is. Crazy energy. But yeah, that was a little confusing at first with the star card here twice. I was like, you got somebody who's come back around and then they do the same thing again. They disrespect you. There is someone who's disrespectful in this equation. And I do see the energy of 3. So fool me once, fool me twice, 3 times, whether it's the same person or 3 different people. Okay. Somebody here is definitely, I feel for some of you, a family member, a friend who borrows money. I do think they'll pay it back. Okay, it might come in just a little bit at a time. But there's definitely a masculine with a love interest who's very generous. They'll give you little gifts. They'll show you that they like you. They may come across as a little cold at first. Okay, and I can see that person, but they have their integrity. Someone has integrity, but someone here definitely not. So yeah, I wish you the best in this. I do think it's going to work out. I do feel like you have this. Like I get this vibe that you kind of have this figured out, And it's almost like, and I don't want, the Empress is somebody who's just walks away and leaves it behind, right? Doesn't take that negative energy with you, but I do see a little, the player getting played. Okay. But I don't think in that way, and it could be in a way where you just stop giving to them. Okay, where you have a conversation and then you just, yeah, thanks, I'm not interested. Okay, but the Empress is always kind and compassionate, because this is somebody here, I feel, people who are insecure and hurt other people, and they're cruel because of their own insecurities. They try to make you belittle you or make you feel like you're less. Often are people who need to heal. Massive, massive healing. Okay, that's Judgment is all about rebirth. So someone here wants a reconciliation. It could be the good person or the person that doesn't have your best interest. So that's where I feel like you need to be cautious. All right? Bye for now.